How much caffeine is in that? Why does it matter? Caffeine can affect you in many ways. It can boost energy, memory, and athletic performance, ease headaches, help prevent constipation and type 2 diabetes, protect against brain diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, but too much can make you anxious, nervous, or jittery. It can affect sleep, digestion, blood pressure, heart rate, and heart rhythm. And it can damage a child's developing heart, blood vessels, and nervous system. Green tea, serving size, 8 ounces, caffeine, about 28 milligrams. Some people think this is an herbal tea with no caffeine. It's actually made from the same leaves as black tea, the Camellia sinensis bush. It generally does have a bit less caffeine. Black tea, serving size, 8 ounces, caffeine, about 47 milligrams. Skip your regular morning coffee and you may get groggy, tired, irritable, and even sick. If you want to cut back, do it slowly. That'll give your body a chance to get used to it. A cup of tea in the morning instead of coffee may be a good place to start. At most, tea usually has half the caffeine of coffee. Iced tea, serving size, 8 ounces, caffeine, 25 to 48 milligrams. The size here is the same as the other teas. But keep in mind that it's often sold in larger, sometimes much larger, servings. That could mean more than 100 milligrams of caffeine. Brewed coffee, serving size, 8 ounces, caffeine, 130 to 180 milligrams. For some retailers, 12 ounces is their smallest size. You can cut down how much caffeine you have by sticking to 8 ounces. Pour some out, if necessary. Of course, the stronger you make your coffee, the more caffeine it has. Espresso, serving size, 2 ounces, caffeine, about 126 milligrams. Many espresso-based drinks at your local coffee shop, cappuccinos, lattes, macchiatos, use this 2-ounce double shot as a base. A 1-ounce single shot would have about half that, about 63 milligrams. Decaf coffee, serving size, 8 ounces, caffeine, 2 to 15 milligrams. There are different methods for getting rid of caffeine in tea and coffee. The amount left depends on what you start with and how you get rid of it. U.S. government regulations require 97% of caffeine to be removed from coffee to call it decaffeinated. Soda, serving size, 12 ounces, caffeine, 34 to 54 milligrams. This ranges for both diet and regular sodas that have caffeine. Usually, those that have none have caffeine-free on their label. Energy drinks, serving size, 16 ounces, caffeine, 140 to 350 milligrams. Ingredients like guarana can hide extra caffeine. The sugar or artificial sweeteners can make it easy to drink too much. Caffeinated gum, serving size, 1 piece, caffeine, 20 to 100 milligrams. It's a good idea to do your homework on this. The range can be large and, like energy drinks, there can be hidden caffeine in ingredients like guarana. After meeting with the FDA, Wrigley, a major U.S. gum maker, decided not to sell gum with caffeine because of health concerns. Dark chocolate, serving size, 1 ounce, caffeine, about 23 milligrams. Because caffeine occurs naturally in chocolate, the FDA doesn't require makers to list how much it has, so it's tough to know. It's not too much if you stick to 1 serving, which is about a third of a typical dark chocolate bar. More than that and the numbers can start to add up. Over-the-counter pain relievers, dose, 2 tablets, caffeine, 130 milligrams. Some of these combine aspirin, acetaminophen, or both with caffeine. Though they can work well on your headache, they also add to your total daily amount, so you may need to cut back elsewhere. Powdered caffeine, dose, not recommended at any dose, caffeine, 1 teaspoon equals about 28 cups of coffee. The FDA knows of at least 2 deaths from this stuff and recommends you avoid it. You can't measure safe amounts accurately with typical kitchen equipment. See a doctor if you think you've taken too much, start to vomit, or notice your heart beating too quickly or in an odd rhythm. How much is too much? Different people can handle different amounts. But there's a limit to what you should have every day, even if it doesn't bother you. Up to about 400 milligrams a day is usually okay for adults as part of a healthy diet. Once you hit 600 a day, you're probably getting too much.